Hello and welcome to Tuesdays at 2. This is my 37th Tuesdays at 2. This is a big day for me. This is my first LinkedIn Live. Tuesdays at 2 was formed last year to educate you, the viewers, on executive career management. Who am I? My name is Martin Buckland, and I call myself an executive career management practitioner. I manage the careers of senior executives, those who aspire to be business leaders, and considered a global expert in executive master of business administration, and mining professionals. Now, each week I have a different topic. This week is a very interesting topic, and I bet this is a topic that many of you, the viewers, right now, live across the world, are unaware of. The topic today is, have you heard of LinkedIn groups? Have you heard of LinkedIn groups? I know from conversing with many people across the world that many people don't know how or what to do with LinkedIn groups. I'm going to tell you, LinkedIn groups can bring you huge, like massive value to your career management, and more so if you are in career transition. So we're going to concentrate on LinkedIn groups. How do you find LinkedIn groups? On your profile, which by the way, should be fully complete, not half complete, but fully complete. Use every single character that LinkedIn gives you. LinkedIn groups can be found. You need to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and at the bottom you will find another hyperlink, and you press on the hyperlink, and groups will appear with companies and schools, etc. LinkedIn groups can be your best friend. So use them. They are the best kept secret right now on LinkedIn. They are a virtual meeting room where you can open up dialogue, conversation with people in your industry, in your sector, in your specific skill set across the world for free. Doesn't that sound good? So may I suggest that after this LinkedIn Live, after this Tuesdays at 2, that you go and explore the LinkedIn groups. I can tell you that they've brought a lot of value to my clients anywhere in the world. There's no reason why they can't bring you, the viewer, value. So do yourself a favor. After I've wrapped up this, go and look at LinkedIn groups. So they're virtual meeting rooms in your sector, your skill set, your function, your industry. So go to the LinkedIn search engine and type in various buzzwords that are pertinent to you. And those groups that fit into those buzzwords will then appear. Go and explore them. If they're not for you, don't join. But if you don't find any that really excites you, you need to maybe create your own group. Then if you create your own group, you can invite members and you become an authority, an expert within your own environment. Remember, in my other videos, my YouTube videos, I talk about being an expert. You need to be an expert or an authority. So there are millions of groups. You can join a maximum of 100. I would suggest perhaps that's a bit too much, but join those groups. And this is the crux of it. You need to be active in those groups. Just like you are on the LinkedIn, never, ever, ever be passive. Be very proactive. If you are in career transition, I'm going to suggest to you as an expert in LinkedIn, as a career management expert, you need to embrace LinkedIn, and you need to furiously use LinkedIn. You need to be on LinkedIn a minimum of 5 hours a day if you are in career transition. It's like anything. The more you put into it, the more rewards come your way. So use that LinkedIn search and search for groups that are specific to you, and you can niche them down in the finance field. There's Basel 1, 2, and 3. There's FP&A, MD&A. So they're not just skill sets, but they are also geographically driven. So if you want to go and work in where I am currently right now, in Toronto, Canada, you need to type in Toronto, Canada groups and look for specific functions and skill sets that you have, and you can join those groups. If you want to join a global group and you're interested in moving overseas, then join a global group. Now, this is how you use them. Don't just join a group and think it's going to bring you value. It'll just lay there. It'll do nothing for you. You need to be proactive. So here are my tips on how to optimize your LinkedIn groups. In Microsoft Word, create a generic introduction talking about yourself and tell the world that you are in career transition or you're gainfully employed. And if you are very specific, and those who've watched my job search videos, you would see that I am very, very specific. The more specific you are in job search, you highlight the companies that you are looking for, then you need to market to those companies. So be specific. Mention the companies that you want to go and work for, ABC company or XYZ company, IBM, RBC, or any other company. And I bet in some of those groups, there may be influencers who can generate leads. So join groups. Some are open, some are closed. When the manager has formed those groups, they want to do a pre-screening before they let you into that group. And that's good. I think that because they don't let anybody in. They want people within that particular function, that particular skill set, or that particular region. So you have to apply, and maybe 1 or 2 days later, maybe within hours or even minutes, you might get approved. And then once you are approved and once you join that group, use that Microsoft Word template and customize it to that group and copy and paste into that group. Introduce yourself. Now, that's not where it all ends. You need to be very active within groups. So once you've introduced yourself, express your value. Tell the people in that group that you are seeking leads in particular companies, in particular geographic areas. Ask probing questions. Take ownership for what you put on those groups and don't flood them. So by that, I mean 1 or 2, maybe 3 postings a week is fine. 2 or 3 postings a day by you is not fine. However, I would suggest that you answer people's questions. So then you get your brand, your personal brand up within that particular group. It's all about relationship building. The key factor about career management, successful career management, is relationship building. So answer questions. Share with your people, your audience within that group, your experience. Post articles. There are many articles within your trade industry or articles you've seen in national newspapers. And then ask questions. Try and promote dialogue, just like you do in the generic part of your LinkedIn profile. Be active. Those people who are more active on LinkedIn, I can tell you from my experience in watching my clients, the more active they are on LinkedIn, the faster, if they are in career transition, they land a job. Doesn't matter what economy they're in or we're in, you can land a job a lot faster if you are broadcasting and you are being active, but give and take. So if you wanted to engage that group, ask a probing question. Stay on topic. Don't wander off into something personal or a totally other different topic. Stay on topic. So LinkedIn, in essence, LinkedIn groups allows you to enhance and build on your personal brand. You can join about 100 groups. The characters limits for a post is 1,300 and the comment limit is 1,250. But you don't need to use them all. But the trick is be active. So if you like this Tuesdays at 2, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you will find a vast number of other videos talking about how you, the viewer right now, can manage your career. You need to embrace LinkedIn groups. If you have any further questions after this video, after this Tuesdays at 2 has finished, please shoot me a message on LinkedIn or on Facebook or on YouTube, and I'll be happy to answer them. I am here for you. I call myself an executive career management practitioner, and I love helping people manage their careers.